When it comes to making a difference in the lives of people with vision loss, technology is at the forefront. Tech impacts everything from work to play, your health, and even love. How do you meet people when you're blind? Online, of course.
We were really thinking about what do people with vision impairment, how do they access online dating, and which online dating sites are accessible. Today I'm going to be looking at, like I said, on a Windows computer with JAWS. The first site I want to look at is
OkCupid vertical.
It's called OkCupid. And we went to the website, created an account. The website itself was very, very difficult to navigate. Some of the stuff that I was trying to look at was mislabeled. And then eventually I had to enlist the aid of my sighted colleague and finish, the work that I needed to do in order to set up the account.
Yet not all dating websites are created equal.
So I like Match.com. And again, this one I was able to create an account without any assistance, and that for me is one of the most important things. Not that I mind receiving assistance from anybody, but sometimes these are private matters and you want to deal with them privately.
What about other matters of the heart? Taking medication can be problematic for visually impaired people.
Oh God, these bottles are exactly the same. The pills look exactly the same. How in the world am I going to figure this out? So I called the pharmacy and I told them my problem. He said, well, one is orange and one is white. And I was like, that doesn't really help me. But I have a color detector. So I took my color detector, I put one pill in the little eye of the color detector. It said white. I took that out, I put the other one in the color detector, it said orange, and I was all set. But that was not, it's much easier to have it tell me what it is.
Thankfully, now there's an easier way. ScriptTalk is a device that reads a chip put in the bottom of a prescription bottle. It tells you
medication, metformin, HCl, 500 milligram tablet. Instructions: take 1 tablet 2 times daily. Quantity: 180.
ScriptTalk can even fast forward through information, so you can quickly get to the prescription number, making it easy to order refills.
Prescription number 72232.
So it really has made a huge difference.
Warning: do not drink alcoholic beverages when taking this medication.
I become a teetotaler.
But there are still plenty of ways to have fun. Accessible video games are a great diversion, especially if you like killing zombies.
And my job is to walk through the graveyard and kill the zombies. And I'm fighting with them with a pitchfork or a handgun or a machine gun in later levels when I earn the machine gun, or a shotgun. But I'm going to start off with the pitchfork because I think that's the most fun. I got the gun now.
And who says blind people can't drive? Blindfold Racer is a video game designed for and tested by visually impaired people.
And you can tell almost everything about the car you're driving, the sounds it makes, what the engine sounds like, how quickly it turns. Anything you want is configurable on the app. And we've added probably, I think the game that's in the store has about 40 levels, and we're just coming out with a new level pack that has about 35 more levels.
But what if you're in a real car or a cab? Now all New York City taxis are outfitted with talking screens that read the exact fare aloud, so you don't get taken for a ride.
So I'm going to activate the system by tapping the screen 3 times with 1 finger.
Main menu. You are riding in vehicle 1D 2. Top, bottom, center to hear the current fare and repeat.
Okay, let's see what bottom center. Let's try that.
$12.50 extra. $1.50.
And new GPS-enabled apps make it easy to know exactly where you are.
Welcome to Sendero GPS Look Around version 1.2.
This is the Sendero Look Around GPS app, or as my iPhone calls it, Sendero GPS. And this is the lower cost, less feature heavy version of of a GPS program produced by Sendero, and it's very simple. It gives you cross streets, it gives you kind of location information about where you are. I found it to be very helpful when I'm in a car. It lets me know when, I'm getting closer to my destinations. Like, for example, right now, if I shook my phone, it should update and tell me where I am.
Facing east near 15 E30th Street in New York. Nearest cross street, E30th Street. Near Madison Avenue.
Other Sendero GPS apps allow you to plot a course and give you step-by-step instructions to follow. The app also points out what you can find in the neighborhood.
Okay, so it says that there's a D'Agostino's grocery store, D'Agostino's supermarket, about 25 feet away from where I'm standing. So I'm going to assume that's across the street. It's pretty cool.
But what if you're hungry and you don't feel like going to the grocery store? There's an app for that.
Do you hate going to the supermarket because you need somebody to go with you? I do too, which is why I love the Fresh Direct app on my iPhone, which allows me to search from the metaphoric comfort of my device.
Fresh Direct.
And see what's been added to my cart.
Grocery. Head. General Mills Lucky Charms cereal. 20.5.
Okay, so I have my Lucky Charms cereal and...
1. But USA foil deep pie pan. 6 CT.
Oh, and I'm buying some pie pans because I'm making some pies for my family for the holidays. And when I'm ready to check out, I can do the checkout, set up my delivery, and pay for it all right here from my phone.
There's all kinds of technology for visually impaired people, but people need to know what's accessible and where to go for help.
So a lot of people walk in here and they're like, oh, my vision just changed drastically. Suddenly, it's only been like a couple of months. I don't know what to do. Where do I go? What do I do? And so technology is a good draw for that. People see technology could be helpful to them. So I become like their first point of entry and then basically tell them, oh, well, this service is available to you. This is where you can receive training to use mobility devices, or this is where you can receive training to handle your household or handle your finances or be able to use a computer. Obviously, I work at the Computer Center for Visually Impaired People, so we do computer training here as well. But we want to refer people to like places where they'll get the services, like the New York State Commission for the Blind, which is an agency, a government sponsored agency that provides funding and services for people. And a lot of people don't know. Like when I first lost my vision 10 years ago, I had no clue about the commission and about the services that I could enroll in, or services that would be useful to me. And, thankfully somebody pointed that out to me and, basically gently guided me towards it so that I can, I can be here right now. Because I had to relearn how to do everything. I had 20/20 vision for until I was 28 years old.
He's not alone. We've heard this story many times and from all kinds of people.
And my name is Michael Watkins, and I have Stargardt's. Stargardt's is a deterioration of the retina.
His vision became so bad, he had to leave his job. But when he finally went for help, a new world opened up for him.
But when I got Social Security disability, I got in touch with the Commission for the Blind, and they told me, wow, if you would have came to us, we would have gave you Zoom text and you could have kept your job and kept working.
He came to CCVIP, the Computer Center for Visually Impaired People at Baruch College. He learned how to use Zoom text, and he found out about JAWS, a computer screen reader for people with vision loss.
Getting this disease kind of shook my core. I've known about my disease, but I never knew that they had help out here like they have. I'm legally blind. I still want to learn a computer and to learn how to communicate with other people and that's to be a part of the way technology is today. So to come here and have the commission for the blind pay for this it means a lot. It means a hell of a lot to me.
Even Chen Guangcheng, China's most famous political activist, came to CCVIP to learn the built-in accessibility of iPhones, apps, and other devices.
你们的帮助让我今后做人权工作会更容易啊。
And your help and support has and will enable me to carry out the work of human rights work with much greater expediency in the future.
From finding love to fighting for freedom and justice, technology can help you find your way.